Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I am Drunken Dan.
I am also Drunken Dan. Strange, isn't
Actually,
it?
What the fuck is this, a Sonic OVA? I like that you cut out when you tried doing the Strange, isn't it? That was perfect.
Son, that makes me sad. So where are we today? Are we just still grinding through these Chucklefuck clones?
Yes.
Of course we are.
We're gonna be doing that until the end, and then we'll be doing it again when we do the third storyline, and there's like 2 characters we can play as, and one of them's Android 18.
That's not even counting if we go through this on hard diff mode. Oh god.
You think I'm doing that? You think I'm gonna fucking do that? Fuck no.
So in my never-ending quest to try and make people realise that The Last Jedi is the fucking worst movie of 2017, and, well, it's like the worst Star Wars movie and it's killed the franchise. I was talking to a friend about it, and he was sort of, well, specifically we were talking about Solo and how that's a train wreck of a film already, and it's going to bomb because, well, they had to film it twice.
Well, it's not gonna bomb, and I'll tell you why. So, I already saw like a news thing where the pre-sales for the tickets already outsold Black Panther, for example.
Well,
And it's Han Solo, and people will lap up Han Solo, even though Han Solo is literally the worst Star Wars character. I mean, well, no, okay, not anymore. He used to be the worst one.
yeah, but Dad, this movie had to be filmed basically twice. Like, the amount of money that's gone into this fuckfest.
Trust me, it'll make it back.
Alright, but in any way, so we would discuss it, and he would say, I'm so annoyed that they're doing it at the Empire again for the Solo, I'm so sick of the Empire. And he's like, you know, he loved The Last Jedi, and I asked him flat out, well, why is the Empire not good for you, but the First Order is perfectly fine, they're literally the Empire. And he said, no, because you see, the Empire...
They're the Empire with confused fucking motives, and I don't understand how they came to be, what they are. Like, I know what the Empire is. I understand them. Okay, I'll stop ranting and let you finish.
So, I asked my friend this, and he says, well, the Empire were like parallels to the Nazis, but, like, the First Order are parallels to neo-Nazis, and that makes them more relevant to today. And I was like, what? My brain exploded. I tried to fathom, like, just the simple reasoning behind this, that somehow them being neo-Nazis makes them not Nazis, or still Nazis?
Yeah, literally, a neo-Nazi is a Nazi. There's no... I don't know why we even distinguish the difference. It's just Nazis, fuck it.
I mean, I guess it's because they don't have fancy schmancy uniforms. They just
wear fedoras now. Or trilbies, actually, I'm sorry.
But it's like,
tell me I'm fucking wrong.
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know enough neo-Nazis to notice their dress sense.
Oh, I just noticed it because of Twitter posts.
But, so, it was just this kind of... Huh? I mean, he can like The Last Jedi all he wants, but I just want something that's not... insanity of, like, well, the Empire's played out. The First Order is perfectly fine, though, because they're clearly not just the Empire, but reskinned.
Reskinned with more confusing motives.
They're not just the shitty DLC version of the Empire.
Yeah, they're not the shitty DLC version. They're the watered down. We're just bad. We don't know what their whole thing is. We don't even know how they came to be, other than they're obsessed with Darth Vader.
And it's just all this, like, stupid shit. And it just made... I quit after talking about it at that point when he made that parallel. This was the same guy who tried to tell me about the bullet spread in space was why the lasers on the ship wouldn't work.
Please don't discuss that to me again. I hate it.
It makes my brain hurt. This is also said friend who thinks Suicide Squad was a great character piece. And then my personal favourite is he told me the Daredevil Netflix series was good, but that the 2003 movie was better. But specifically...
Wait, the what now? Sorry, run that by me again?
He said the Netflix Daredevil series, and the one that I think is basically perfect, he then told me, oh yeah, that's good, but the 2003 movie is better.
What is he smoking?
I don't know! And he keeps telling...
Can I have some? Because that's gotta be some good shit!
The best part is this is my friend who says he's a film student, and yet he's never seen Jurassic Park. And every time
he's a film student, and Doug Walker is a reviewer.
It's relevant. But it's like, so that was the first bee in my bonnet for this week. Just that kind of, man, I need to get better quality of, like, people I hang out with.
Yeah, you do.
But you included in that, by the way.
Oh, sweet, you need better quality than me, nice.
And then I saw Black Panther the other day. I mean, I admit, I went in with somewhat expectations because everyone was telling me that this was the fucking best movie ever. And it was like,
actually, you know what? Before you go into that, I just thought about, because of The Last Jedi, I do have a friend who's like that. Now, he's really, really into Star Wars, and usually when I make fun of Last Jedi, he'll defend it, and I'm like, and I'll just start making fun of like the stupid shit in it that I know. We still need to sit down and watch that fucking movie. We still gotta do that, or I'll just make myself suffer through it. The problem is, it's like, do I really want to pay $15 for something I'm gonna hate, and I'm not gonna be able to get the money back?
I guess we could maybe just wait for it to be on Netflix.
Yeah, it's possible.
Just wait for Netflix. They'll get to it eventually. They've got The Force Awakens on there already.
Or if I wait, I can probably find it at Goodwill for like $1.
Probably.
In fact, actually, if I go there in a day or two from now, I could probably find it.
50 cents. I mean, people can like the movies all they want. I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, I think they're wrong, but that's just my opinion. I like lots of things that people think is bad. Like,
the character of Rose is unapologetically horrible.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just the fact that it's not so much that he likes the movie I hate, it's more so that his justifications for all of its stupidity are just so stupid in of themselves. And I did watch a video where a person explained that people have this horrible tendency with not just Last Jedi, but the most prominent example at the time, of writing the movies for the stuff to, make up for it. So it's like, oh well, here's why they use these really, really shit bombers that just get blown up and kill everyone at the start of the movie, rather than and it's like, well, none of that information's presented in the film, you just made all that up, or bullets spread in space. Like, it'd be one thing if they at least said that in the movie. It would still be dumb, but at least it would be a reason.
But usually what happens is how the conversation goes is he'll defend it, and then then I talk about how it throws Luke Skywalker's character under a fucking bridge for no reason, and it just the whole Rose he can't usually when I bring up the Rose and basically the whole thing with Snoke, it's just he just gets quiet. When you set up a villain and then you just throw them away. In the most anticlimactic way you could, to the point where it's almost parody.
Where literally he's describing his own fucking execution. It's like, how is it you don't see this coming? What the fuck, Andy Serkis?
You're just waiting for Mel Brooks to come out and start winking at the camera. Anyway, go ahead with Black Panther. I'm done.
I mean, so I went in with expectations that this movie would be above average, because everyone was saying, that's the best movie, most important movie of the decade. Killmonger is Marvel's best written villain, he's so sympathetic and likeable, and, all this, and this, and it's it's okay, but there's nothing, super amazing. So did you like T'Challa in Civil War?
I don't even remember him. I'm gonna be
not remember him even more because he's just kind of there. It's weird to say that Black Panther is just there in his own movie, but he doesn't really have any defining traits. Or even...
I mean, so is Spider-Man in Infinity Gauntlet.
Well, have you seen Infinity War now?
I like it overall, but I
think we should not talk about that just for spoilers, though.
At least for another week or two.
Well, we'll have to discuss. But I mean, there's things that I thought that movie was pretty good, but there's something.
The only thing, there's one thing I'll say before we go back to Black Panther. The one thing I will say that movie did confirm, and I don't care what Marvel tries to tell me, it confirmed that resurrections are going to happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I mean, No, I mean, I'm not going to specify exactly who is dead or who dies, but like, so a lot of the things that happen, I was like, yeah, I've already know how the story goes. I know how Infinity Gauntlet ends. This is going to get undone. I thought it's going to get undone, but I don't know, maybe they'll like not. And then the second you get to that final sequence of that big moment, and it's like, fuck off. Who do you think you're kidding? No bloody way you expect me to believe that you're going that route. That's getting so retconned.
That's getting retconned faster than you can say the word retcon.
I mean, I wouldn't mind so much if not for the fact that that character is involved in a film that comes out 2 months after Avengers 4.
No, it'll be Miles.
I mean,
you said 2 months, so people are going to figure it out, but I won't directly say it. So if someone hasn't figured it out, then they're still good.
In any case, back to Black Panther. So, it's weird that T'Challa is such this non-entity. Like, he doesn't really have any kind of notable character traits or development. He's just kind of there, and like, it just kind of occurs to me that throughout the movie, like, there's no real justification as to why he's Black Panther. Like, so, you know how Captain America is Captain America because, like, he has all these heroic traits that, you know, inspired the Doctor. And, like, there's also the counterpart, like, we see who is like, you know, what happens if other people get the power. It's like, with Black Panther, it's like, oh, we see what happens when Black Hitler becomes a Black Panther. But, like, T'Challa doesn't stand out as, like, any kind of super heroic or smart or amazing cool guy. Like, anyone could be Black Panther. But it's just, like, I mean, I'll preface this with, I fucking hate Wakanda in, like, basically every interpretation of it. Wakanda sucks.
Now, I'll preface why I'm not saying much to the audience. I have not seen Black Panther, so I can't really say much about it. Black Panther's not really a character that I've been interested in. He's okay. He's like, he's a character that typically, like, when he's on a team, I like him, but I've never, like, been super interested in him to follow him.
I wouldn't have, like, been in...
To me, he's Storm's husband.
I wouldn't have been involved in, like, that interest in this movie if not for the massive hype it got. Like, and that's what, I guess, disappointment. I expected something more than just a really middle-of-the-road Marvel movie. And it's like... Wakanda still suffers from basically being elves. There's the thing my friend pointed out, is that basically Wakandans are elves. In the sense that...
Oh, like shittily written elves?
Yeah. Well, like, elves in the sense that all elves in races, in like, all elf-like races in fantasy and even science fiction, are basically just like super insular, arrogant, self-obsessed, narcissistic pricks who do not share any of their magic, technology, whatever, because they are looked down upon and dislike every other race and species. So, like, think of how many fantasy things you can think of where an elf is just a smug, egocentric cunt.
It's usually why dwarves don't like them.
And, you know, it's like, I don't get why people like elves so much when that's literally all of their entire race boiled down as a character trait of they're a species of wankers.
I've never been an elf person. If we're gonna talk about like the basic fantasy things, I've been more of a dwarf person.
Like, I've joked to people that Warhammer 40,000 has the best interpretation of elves because they fuck around. So they literally fuck around and orgy into existence evil chaos god who just preys upon their souls. It's like, hey, that's funny. Fuck you, space elves. I don't know, there's nothing, like, I mean, there's a few, I was going to say there's nothing offensively wrong with it. There is actually one thing I found particularly offensive. So, like, Killmonger's introductory scene has him in London in a museum, and the museum lady's, like, explaining about these artifacts, and then he starts sort of saying about how, and he starts, like, trying to white guilt her, say, well, your ancestors stole them, they didn't pay for them, and it's like, oh, fucking here we go. And then he just kind of kills her. For no real reason, so he just white guilts her and then kills her. And it's like, why is this guy sympathetic again?
Wouldn't it be like if you wanted to do that and not make him just look like a slasher killer who wanted to go on a pedestal before killing them? Wouldn't it be a good idea for him to do that, and her to be like a fucking prick, and then he kills her?
She just dies. She doesn't even get to respond to anything. She's just killed. And then it's like, okay, so that's your introductory to your sympathetic, well-written villain. I mean, I don't blame the writers for this. I blame the people who overhype the shit out of Killmonger. It's like... he's just... And his whole thing is that he just wants basically to take over Wakanda so Wakanda can take over the world, because...
Of course!
Yeah, because he hates... And literally everyone throws around the term colonizer to describe... We'll never directly say it's to describe white people, but yeah, it's to describe white people, well, people who aren't, like, black Africans. It's like, man, this movie feels kind of racist. Also, you know, Wakandans don't make sense with them being the super special, ultimately technologically advanced civilization that has, like, that's, you know, basically in the future from the rest of the world, and yet they also resolve the whole issue of who leads them with trial by combat. T'Challa can only become king if he beats someone up.
Yeah, it seems... Actually, you don't think about that. It seems kind of racist.
And then they fucking all just use spears and, you know, cloaks that are also shields. It's like, why don't you just have a fucking gun?
Well, no, because that wouldn't be racist enough to have the tribe people fight like weird tribe people.
It's just so bizarre.
I'm gonna be blunt. It's actually racist when you think about it for like 5 seconds.
It is. I've never understood like why they have Wakanda dress and act like, you know, sort of native tribes and who are, you know, when they're also can build the Black Panther suit that can shrug off 50 caliber bullets in Civil War. In Black Panther, it can just flat out absorb, like, as far as we know, endless amounts of kinetic energy and expel it. I should point out what, like, absorbing kinetic energy means in terms of, you know, how much sheer force he can potentially just tank now. Because, you know, it's not enough he's also got super strength, super speed, super healing because he ate the magic purple flower juice. Or drank it. Now, Black Panther's alright, but it's not, like, the best movie ever's. Thor Ragnarok is exceedingly better than it.
It's okay, Infinity Gauntlet then shat on its ending.
Well, I'm sure Avengers 4, this time it's personal, will just shit on that. I don't know, I guess just the main thing with Infinity War is you get to the end and it's like, oh, people talk about how sad they were and upset. It's like, really? Are you? Like,
well, to be fair, a lot of them don't read the comics. So, like, there are differences between the comics and the movie, don't get me wrong for a second here, and they might go in different directions, yada, 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 whatever. But we're so like, we read the comics, so we're just so used to, like, character death and, like, just them coming back, like, next Tuesday.
I mean, specifically when you do it the kind of way that Infinity War does it, especially since the Infinity Gauntlet itself, it sets up the whole idea of resurrection because it can do anything. Like, I do feel like there is a point in the film where there's no legitimate reason why, like, that team that fights Thanos can stop Thanos for really as long as they do. Because he just has to not clench his fist, but he does clench his fist multiple times in that fight. But somehow they hold him off and almost win until, you know, stuff happens. Until
a certain somebody fucks up their plan.
I'm looking at you, Captain Marvel.
She's not there yet.
No, that's Captain Marvel. I meant Marvel.
Yeah, where the fuck were you, Shazam?
No, I wasn't talking about Shazam. I'm talking about Marvel. Oh, poor Marvel. I remember you, buddy.
You're the only one. I remember him, and I fucking don't like him.
If only Adam Warlock was here.
No, he's totally not going to show up, guys.
Well, he might not, to be fair. They tease him at the end of Guardians 2, but there's, like, nothing that actually builds up to Adam at this point. And he has no connection to the Soul Gem, so...
Yeah, he might just, like... It might literally just be Captain Marvel punches Thanos in the face repeatedly until they get the gauntlet.
Nah, I reckon it'll be... I reckon Iron Man will do most of the work, or do the final big moment. Man,
or a combo.
Preface, if you haven't seen Infinity War, don't bother sticking around for the post-credit scene. It's stupid, not worth it.
It's basically just saying, Captain Marvel, we need your
Go
help.
watch Captain Marvel because we really, really, really want to try and get her. We really want to make her Wonder Woman. But here's an idea: don't just make her a fucking fascist in Civil War 2.
To be fair, you can't blame the movie writers for that one.
Like,
You can
well,
blame the comic writers. Because the comic writers are the ones who are like, and now we'll make a fascist.
I feel like
Why?
I feel like I can because, on some level, at this point, the comic books only exist to facilitate the films and the merchandising. Correct?
I mean, I don't know.
But-
Because, like,
Okay.
at the same time, because the comics get to do all kinds, are still doing their stupid, goofy-ass, hokey shit. Like the fucking, let's just make it people Nazis because ha 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 ha.
Alright, so I'll put it
And-
another way. Civil War 2 comes out around the time the Civil War film comes out, right?
Well, yeah, the comics did that because they wanted to get people to buy because the movie was doing a Civil War storyline, so they wanted to do a Civil War to get people to buy the Civil War.
We wanted to do a Civil War, and then it's just as bad as the first one.
Yeah, if not
Why
worse.
does Marvel keep doing these fucking team, like, summer versus things? It's just so stupid, tedious bullshit.
I'm always, you know what I wish they would do one of these days? Do just a deconstruction of all these fucking stupid ass, let's have the heroes fight each other storylines, where, like, they do that, and then Doctor Doom takes over the planet.
I mean, it is astounding that the villains are as complacent as they are when the heroes just start infighting. I mean, well, I guess they don't need to be, because when you're like Norman fucking Osborn, they just make you director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, because that was a great idea.
Oh, yeah, it was just the fucking best.
They were like, huh, DC made Lex Luthor fucking president. We can out-crazy that. To be fair, it's still less crazy than the real world.
I mean, at least Lex Luthor is a genius.
Yeah. But, like...
Oh well. I'm sure. Oh well. Maybe he'll get lucky. Maybe this woman that he definitely did not pay to have sex with him will drag him to court and he'll be forced to speak under oath. Definitely did not pay to have sex with her.
I would never pay to have sex with that woman. It was for free.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. You should run for.
You could see him. You could see him saying that. That's the sad
You should
part.
run for office.
Okay, here's how I run for office. Make America great again. That guy there, he looks stupid, and he's a poo-poo head. And I'm the only one who can make America great again.
And then every time.
Wear my red hat.
And then every time they try and say something against you, it's fake news.
Fake
Fake
news.
news.
Fake nudes.
Man.
That's the stuff with the porn star. Fake news.
Yeah. Oh, man. What a time.
I do not have tiny baby hands,
bright-
nor do I look like the annoying orange.
On the bright side, though, Korea, like, North and South Korea are finally mending the hatch. It only took, like, an avalanche that wiped out, allegedly wiped out a sizable chunk of North Korea's, division, like, weapons division. Whoops.
Well, fuck
Well,
it.
time to give peace a chance, I suppose.
You know, it's weird when you're looking at the North Korean leader and being like, maybe he's a little less crazy.
Do you know what, though? I guess this proves that Superman 4, the movie, was actually right. Just take away people's nukes and everyone becomes friends.
Yeah, but then a nuclear man shows up and fucks up the planet.
Well, that is the point. Who wants to deal with Nuclear Man?
Or if it's the cartoon version, then a bunch of Martians come to the planet.
What's that Simpsons episode?
It was also an episode. It was also the fucking premiere of the Justice League cartoon.
Well, no, the Martians just showed up for shits and gigs. Like, that's just their shit. That's just their shit.
It was after. No. Superman got rid of the nukes, and then that happened. I remember this because it was only a couple years ago I watched it, and I was still laughing my ass off about it.
And Superman just wants to save the world.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
But yeah.
Well, Well, it's making me think of Civilization. How what I always do is make the first nuclear warhead and immediately abolish the creation of nuclear
Oh
warhead.
yeah, that is a tactic, like, kind of PvP Civ.
Yeah.
Where essentially...
Speed to have like one of the first nukes, and then ban the use of nukes.
Especially in Civ...
Or well, the creation of nukes.
Especially in Civ 6, where I think, like, nukes are extremely powerful. Because there's, like...
Oh, they always
Yeah,
are.
I mean, they're obviously very potent, but I think they're even more, like, powerful in Civ 6, just because Civ 6 has fewer penalties. That makes sense?
I don't know. I've finished like one Civ game with a friend, and that was about it. I didn't play Civ 6 a whole lot. I didn't find it as fun as 5.
I think Civ 6 definitely... Well, I guess the difference is that Civ 5 had all of its, like, expansion packs come out that made the game good. Whereas Civ 6 has only just started now to get all of its expansion packs to make the game good.
Yeah, but like a lot of the mechanics I don't like. There's a little. It's gonna sound crazy, but there's a little too much micromanaging, and it's just a little bit annoying to play for me.
I feel ya. Oh.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh no! So,
I used a super move when I didn't want to.
well...
Oh fuck.
I'll tell you what, something I did watch that I did really enjoy it. It's on Netflix and I highly recommend it. Agretsuko. So this like cute little anime that's 10 episodes long and each episode's 15 minutes about this red panda.
Isn't it the red pandas at work? I haven't seen it yet, but I've been wanting to check it out.
Oh, it's pretty good. It reminds me a bit of BoJack Horseman, but not in terms of like how it's about its jokes or tone or even its characters. It's just more kind of the general idea, or it's a very kind of cynical, slightly sarcastic look at a workplace environment.
I saw the clip where she's in the bathroom and starts like death metal singing.
Yeah, that's her gimmick every time.
About striking lightning on people,
That is her gimmick, is that
including a grandma.
every time she gets enraged, she retreats and sings a death metal song. Great.
I like too. It's like a totally different voice actor. Like it's just like this, like kind of like a soft-spoken lady voice, and then it goes into that. And it's just this dude doing thrasher metal music.
I can't remember her name, but Retsuko, the Red Panda's English voice actress, is Ryoko from Kill la Kill.
Oh, Erica
Yeah,
Mendez.
that was it. Also,
She's a good voice actress.
the like brown-nosing weasel character is played by Jacko, the Galactic Patrolman.
Perfect.
Jacko, it's good old Jacko. The third best character Toriyama has made in recent years.
Let's see, characters in well, I mean, we've already discussed which characters in recent years we each
I mean, it's
like.
Beerus, Whis, then Jacko.
Let's see here. Beerus, Whis, Caulifla, Jocko, Topo.
What, no, Rule 63 Broly.
She's okay. She's a better Broly. Not that that's saying much, but she still is a better Broly.
I mean, Android...
Let's not forget, Broly is basically a 10-year-old
Super
fanfic
Android
character.
13 was a better Broly.
Oh my god, you're right. You're fucking right. And he also had a trucker hat for a
And
little
then he
bit.
stole Vegeta's hairstyle.
Who hasn't?
This is true. Man, remember after Battle of the Gods came out and then Toriyama was like, yeah, I want to do a movie that makes Vegeta the hero.
Hey, he never did that.
Here we are, like, 5 years later. Oh, but Dragon Ball...
I'll believe anybody other than Goku saving the day, unless it's like some third party character that nobody cares about, or they just bullshit how they win, like Hit literally just throwing the match.
I mean, Gohan did technically save the day from BoJack.
That is true. And Cell. But then Toriyama then had a conniption, was like, I don't know how to write a character who isn't just fight. Remember, that's literally what happened.
I like to think that Goku's theme song is just the itchy and scratchy theme song.
They fight, they fight, they fight, they fight, they fight, 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 fight.
It's Goku, the Super Saiyan. Boom.
I'm half tempted to put Goku back in the party just to do that gag. Just I should do that when we fight 21 because I haven't used Goku in a while, so I should obviously bring him back because he always steals the show at the end. Everybody else works over the villain for like 20 episodes, and then Goku shows up and finishes them all.
Gets wrecked. Man. I don't think of anything else I've done in the last sort of like week between recording sessions.
Yeah, it's been a slow week. I've been working like more with like model kit stuff. I've learned how to like do some of the paint work with the little like paint markers they make for them.
Yeah.
And mainly, so I built also I built a Z-Gook, but the one I've been mainly working on and polishing up to make it look pretty is the God Gundam, because of course it's the God Gundam.
Obviously it's probably one of the best Gundams.
It is. I love G Gundam.
Honestly,
G Gundam's really good.
Honestly surprised you got a Z-Gok and not a Act guy.
I kind of regret getting the Z-Gook over the... Actually, no, Act guy would probably be just as annoying to build.
Probably.
Z-Gook is annoying to build because... So the way its limbs are... You know how it's got those little, like little circle legs and arms?
Yeah.
Each one of those is like a piece of plastic you gotta hold on a fucking pipe, essentially. And you gotta hold it together while you put the little peg into the other peg, and it's really annoying.
It's model kits for you.
Like, it probably does... But like the God Gundam was fine. Like he wasn't annoying at all. He took longer because he had more parts to him, but he never really got on my nerves. The Z-Gook was a really short build. Didn't really have a whole lot of parts to him or accessories, so he went together pretty quickly.
Well, that's good.
But I don't think I'd ever build another Z-Gook.
I don't blame you.
The one I got was the black one from one of the OVAs.
Hmm.
It's one of the specialty ones, not Char's one, just the...
It's not the blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die.
It's not the blue, generic one. The only generic one I would probably get, even if I had the special version, would probably be a Zaku. Because I just like that thing's design.
I mean, Zaku's just pretty classic.
Yeah. I mean, but I like overall like the different mobile suits from the series. I don't think I'd ever buy one from the two that I absolutely hate. Even if I like the mobile suits design,
I mean, if
principle.
you did want to buy from there, well, you'd have to like just stand them up against something all the time.
Oh god, the fucking... Okay. For the audience, the ones I don't like are Seed and
just
Double O.
Just include like an image. Just include like, I don't know, a fucking picture of
any of them.
Just include, just like show the back, you know? Because
like what was it? The main one from Seed is basically like somehow a fucking heavier looking like Zeta Gundam. It makes the Double Zeta look like, well, Double Zeta also is built heavier and it's like its limbs are like more stout, so it makes it... I'm sorry, I'm just being annoyed because I'm picturing the fucking Gundam in my head, and it annoys me! I do know which ones I'm going to get next. So, outside of Gundam, I want to get the Gun Sniper from Zoid Zero. That's the one that Lena had with all the guns on it because she's a psychopath.
I've never seen the Zoid, so I'm just going to smile and nod my head and go, yeah, I remember that thing about the Zoids and...
I'll show you the one I'm talking about after.
How they turn into the? Do they combine together to become the Megazoid?
No.
Well then,
no, they don't do that.
Well,
there was a later series called Zoids Fusers where there were like smaller Zoids that could attach to the bigger Zoids and give them power.
Minicons.
Pretty much.
I liked Armada.
But so in Zoids, what is it? In Zoids, so she had that, but one of the other ones I want to get is the Master Gundam. Specifically, there's a one that comes with the horse. There's a model kit that comes with the horse that you can also build.
Nice.
And I need to have that version because it has the horse. And I also want to, and also I learned that the Zoid model kit I want is around the same size. It's like a dinosaur raptor thing with guns. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can put the raptor on top of Funsaki and have the raptor riding the horse because it would look really fucking stupid.
I'm pretty sure that was one of my proposals for Jurassic World 2.
What, a raptor with guns riding a horse?
Well, when me and my friend saw the first Jurassic World, all we did was laugh at how dumb it was, because it was really entertaining with how stupid. And
Oh yeah, it's a fun, stupid
but it's like
movie.
the dumbest shit, right? Where
It is.
Kingpin from Daredevil is just like sort of say, yeah, well, we want to take. You see these, you can train raptors, right? So what we want to do is take those raptors and send them into Afghanistan. It's like, what? You what, mate?
That movie is so dumb. I
And I
love
got
it.
there's only the only helicopter pilot they have left on the island. It's the fucking CEO of the company. So of course he has to pilot the helicopter. It's just, and then that one chick they just kill and then keep killing. It's like this movie. The movie's just insane. So like me and a friend were talking, and we were just saying, man, the sequel's gonna have to be fucking even nuts, even more nuts. Like, you're gonna need to have Dr. Grant just kind of like get called in, and you have to form like the Dino Avengers.
He's got raptor DNA!
And then like, no, because then they've got to go and like get Blue to join, and then like hook up a device so Blue can talk. And then there's just all this tension where Dr. Grant's just like, I don't trust raptors anymore. I don't trust raptors. And then, you know, they have to have their budding friendship. That was my original proposal for Jurassic World 2, so far, my one seems way more fun than this current one, than what they're going for. But
I don't know what they're going for, but obviously what they should do is as Grant should be nearly killed, and then to save him, they infuse him with raptor DNA. And then he gets raptor
I'm
powers.
pretty sure that was a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Probably was a Yu-Gi-Oh character.
No, I think in GX there's a guy who did have like a broken leg, and like someone put a fossilized dinosaur leg bone in him, and that gave him like dino powers.
Okay, so I gotta ask, because this is gonna be the end of the chapter where we fight 21. So Goku, of course, has to steal the spotlight. Who should I kick out of my party? Gohan, Frieza, or
Gohan.
Cell? Well, yeah, that makes this most logical choice.
No, Gohan! You must leave. I need to handle this. But why, Dad? Because I'm the main character.
Because, son, goodbye! Bye, son! I learned an ability to teleport away from my family at will, so I don't have to be a father!
I'm sure, worst case scenario, I'll just, fuck off to the future again?
Bye, son!
Wait, Dad, why did you take me to the... Aww.
Bye, son!
Damn it, Gohan, maybe you shouldn't have followed Guile's advice.
That was probably the last one.
What does Guile know?
Does that mean that 21 is gonna come back now?
I mean, nothing, as far as
Yeah,
I'm
fucking
concerned.
nothing. Fuck Guile.
I mean, he's the best character in Street Fighter V, or Turtle Fighter V. They should have, when they made the arcade mode, they should have made the final boss an actual turtle.
And they should have made it Roshi. The Turtle Hermits.
The character who got inexplicably stronger in Super for no reason other than that they liked him.
I mean, it's like, oh, suddenly Roshi's dealing with Frieza's soldiers. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, people were like, oh, no, it's because Yamcha's just weak. It's like, Yamcha outclasses Roshi, are you kidding?
Pretty sure Oolong outclasses Roshi.
Let's not go that far.
Yeah, true. Yajirobe outclasses Roshi, though.
He actually does. He actually does outclass Roshi.
Oh, Yajirobe.
Remember, for a short, hot second, Yajirobe was the strongest fighter on the planet. For a short, hot second, until they went to Korn's tower, and he's like, I don't want to leave. Fuck you guys.
I mean,
Could Yajirobe have defeated King Piccolo?
oh, fuck off, anime theory. Well, actually, that's too sensible a theory to be an anime theory. Is Goku secret? Is Goku the ancestor of Monkey D. Luffy?
Is Gohan part Namekian?
Is Android 18 even really a cyborg?
Does Android 18 have a penis?
Is Akira Toriyama even a real person?
Does Videl mean devil?
It's Videl Devilman, there you go.
Now there's a fan art I want to
Ooh.
see. Oh wait, they already made that. It's called Devilman Lady or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it is. It's a Devil Lady,
No,
Devilman
it's
Lady. I
Devilman
don't
Lady.
know. Japan's
It's
weird.
Devilman Lady.
Oh, it is
because
Devilman.
Devilman.
Okay, it
because
is.
think of it, it's got to be like Stiltman, right? So it can't just have like Stilt Lady. It's got to be Lady Stiltman.
Ah, yes, yes. Or how there's like Yatterman 1 and 2, even though one of them's a girl.
I mean,
Actually, in Japan, it's Saiyaman 1 and 2, not Saiyaman, Saiyawoman.
it's okay when they fuse, they become Saiyaman 12.
That's only if you play Dragon Ball Fusers.
But I did.
Or Fusions. I need that game, because that game looks like it's so stupid and fun.
It's pretty fun.
I'll probably get that after I finish Fire Emblem Echoes. But, oh shit, Goku's really underleveled for this, so obviously I need to have Cell and Frieza do all the work, then Goku gets the last hit. So that way it can be canon to Dragon Ball. Alright guys, you got this! Go get him, Cell!
Here we are, final boss number 2. Man.
Yeah, this boss fight looks familiar. Can't figure out where I've seen it before. Hey, this time they didn't go to the Kai planet, they just did it on Earth. It's almost like that was pointless.
It's almost like that was just because they made the assets for that fighting stage, and god damn it, they were going to use it.
I mean, to be fair, I would too. Oh wait, gotta bring Goku in, because he's gotta finish it off.
Finish it!
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I even got to go Super Saiyan 3 to finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the show. Goku did none of the work and got the final hit.
I'll send you to the next world with this one.
I imagine Cell just being like, really? I literally almost killed her and then you fucking jump in.
No,
You
what
fucking
happens is
bitch.
Cell and Frieza get like beat her up so much, and then Goku comes in, does a single kick that knocks her out, and goes, "Don't worry, guys, I defeated Android 21."
And Cell just like, you fucking bitch.
Oh, I killed you! Oh,
I'm going to kill you for the second time, you motherfucker.
oh, Cell.
Just remember, Cell is the only antagonist to ever defeat
Not
Goku.
true, Piccolo.
Well, kill, I
Not
mean.
true, Piccolo.
Yeah, but he wasn't a villain. I know he was still a villain. You're right, Piccolo. The green people can kill Goku. That's his weakness.
Green is good. There you go. That's
Just
why
need green people
Goku
to kill
never
Goku.
fought BoJack.
Exactly, because he's green. He can't defeat green people. Only Gohan can
that's
defeat
why
green people.
Brody keeps doing so well, because he's a bit green.
Exactly, and don't forget when Gohan fought him when he was older. It was just him and like 2 kids. Because Gohan has plus
Is
7
Goku
to like
secretly
green.
a Yellow Lantern?
Well, Gohan has plus 7 to green to against
No, but
green.
that's because Gohan would be a Blue Lantern.
That's actually pretty plausible with his personality.
About fairness at a time like this.
Like, personality-wise, that's plausible. Goku really spreads fear across the universe. Oh, hi, Bulma.
Oh, Bulma's in this game.
What are you doing here?
Crank up the neutralizing machine, just in case it helps somehow. If we're lucky, the neutralization effect may go over the limit and restore your power.
That doesn't make any sense. The neutralization effect may go over the limit and restore your power. Well, that doesn't... How?
We'll lose even more power than ever before. That's it.
I mean, it's a Dragon Ball plot, so,
21 will go on. Generating forever.
yeah.
It does seem like it's worth a try.
Oh, well, in this version, 21 just keeps regenerating. Even though we could all just do what we did in the Hero version, all blast at the same time.
Let's work together as friends.
I'm going to set the energy outputs
Get
to
everyone do the Kamehameha together now.
Bulma, you're not even hitting buttons in that first screen there. You're just tapping on the panel and not doing
It's a-
anything. Oh, and
It's
you
a
blow it up.
touchscreen, Dan.
Are you okay?
We live in the 21st century.
Yeah, but there were no like things in there for the show. Oh, now they're all getting weaker.
Oh no!
That's better. My power.
Oh, but Cell's power is overflowing.
Me too.
And so is Goku!
It would appear to me that it is
And Frieza as well. Everybody else gets depowered but those
Of
three.
course.
That's okay. You three should be fine on your own.
It's like, you should be fine on your own. Good thing this is the team I was using.
Yeah, leave it to me.
They figure like, you guys should be fine on your own. So that goes without saying. Goku, yeah, leave it to me, you're all useless!
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh, now only these three get to do the blast.
this is the last time I will ever look.
Haha, get fucked, Vegeta.
And now it's time to show you.
Vegeta, you thought you were gonna be somebody? Don't you realize Akira Toriyama walked into the writing studio at that exact moment? And said, are you trying to make Vegeta be somebody?
The fact was that there was going to be a fourth storyline called the Vegeta story that got cut.
Toriyama kicked the writers in the
wait.
balls when they suggested
No,
it.
wait, the deleted fourth storyline was the Kazuma Kiryu storyline.
It only had one fight in it though. He just walks up to 21, grabs her by the tail, and just starts like fucking caveman slamming her against the ground repeatedly. While just yelling, "Hoorah!"
Kiryu meme's never gonna get old.
Did you actually think that I might lose?
Kiryu beating up people is my fucking aesthetic.
You're amazing, Lord Frieza.
Come on, video games! Put him in a fighting game for fuck's sake!
You cowards!
We attacked her too.
And now they're arguing over who did the most work.
I mean, the answer is very obvious. It was Krillin.
You know what's funny? My eyes were shot right to Krillin before you even said his name.
Oh,
So I think I was gonna do the same joke if you had enough of
you know,
applause.
I know I made a joke about how I'm also drunk and damn, but have we ever considered that maybe that might be the case? What if,
I don't know. I don't like as many Final Fantasies as
what
you
if
do,
we are one and the same?
Together with them to win.
but we're not because I don't like as many Final Fantasies as you do.
Sure, I suppose.
Happy that we managed to defeat her.
Now that would be a funny video, just everyone hearing us argue over Final Fantasy 7, not 7, Final Fantasy, but that would only last a couple minutes to where we just agree to disagree because
It's
we've
not
had that
going to be a
conversation like
funny
thousands of
episode.
times.
It's literally just going to be I like the thing. Well, I don't like the thing.
We don't really have it. It'd just be like, oh well, all right. Oh well, all right. It'd be the entire episode.
So this is why we don't argue. We don't like properly debate shit.
We just get to like this impasse where we're just like, I don't agree with you, but I guess I understand, and then that's about it.
Not like with my other friend and his questionable opinions on basically anything.
But in the end, we both fought
Don't worry, the bullets spread on the lasers.
out of respect for
In space!
my honor.
For fuck's sake, friend!
Is his favorite character Rose?
I know his favourite character was Kylo, so almost as bad.
I knew it would. I knew it would.
His favorite
Kylo.
character too? I thought Kylo was okay, but he's definitely not main villain material.
I have
mean,
finally defeated that
You know who was made villain material? No, and he got cut in half.
Congratulations.
Because haha, you didn't see that coming. Ha! I feel like when they're writing it, they're like, and then Snoke dies. Wait, why? Because they won't see it coming.
I mean, the problem is that was Ryan Johnson wrote it, so he literally was saying that to himself.
Exactly.
No, Ryan, don't you see the genius of it? They'll never see it coming. I don't know, Ryan. It might piss people off, just kind of undercutting the villain like that. No, it'd be genius.
saying.
Genius.
No one will see it coming, and then we'll reveal that Kylo Ren was the true
Is
villain.
Ryan Johnson Gollum?
No, we shouldn't do that. That's stupid. Stupid.
Uh,
Lord Frieza's revival is complete.
Then we'll write Rose's dialogue.
I mean, it makes as much sense as anything else.
Go on, say your favorite Rose line.
Don't. Don't fight what we hate. Fight for what we love.
I don't understand how those are two different things.
I don't understand, like, why he wouldn't just let Finn fucking kill himself and get out of this shitfest.
He really wanted to.
No, I've seen where this is going. Let me out.
I read the script!
Say, release me from this never-ending torment.
Mark Hamill gets off easy!
Oh, yeah. He didn't get off easy, because now he could, if not for the fact that he's quit Star Wars forever, he could have come back as a Force Ghost.
Of course, Goku.
It's almost like they pissed him off because they did something completely stupid.
It's almost like they killed Luke Skywalker without telling him.
It's almost like that entire movie was a character assassination and murder of Luke Skywalker.
Dude, I'm not a big deal or anything. He's only like one of the most popular, prominent characters of the last 40 years.
Now let's just throw him completely under a bus because Ryan Johnson.
Ingrained into so many cultures at this point. Star Wars is just a cultural phenomenon, and we just shit on it. Thanks, Disney, you're the best.
Alright, guys.
Or Lucasfilm, whichever one you choose to hate on more.
Like if people's like, don't let your guard down. They've all regained all their power. The only people here that are a threat on the villain side are fucking Cell and Frieza. You can literally just fart in the direction of Ginyu and Nappa
I was
and
gonna
they'll
say,
die.
couldn't we just call it Master Roshi to deal with the others?
Yeah, because he's unbelievably powerful
I'm
now.
sure he'll
Because
take out the Ginyu Force Nappa.
Roshi's unbelievably powerful now because he got a fucking blowjob by Akira Toriyama. Even though he's literally the worst master in existence. We've discussed this last episode.
There's one more thing.
The only good master is King Kai, and I guess Whis.
I refuse to let anyone hinder my revenge.
Good old King Kai.
Hurry up and get out.
Maybe one day he'll get resurrected.
Oh, now I'm leaving Frieza's body. Alright, you all fight.
Sick.
Have fun, assholes.
With that fin.
Don't worry, my soul will drift forever at the nexus of eternity.
Wouldn't it suck if I went into one of the Saiyans and powered them up?
Die now.
Wouldn't that just be shit?
I mean, or if only you could go inside 21 and achieve like so many fanboys' dreams.
That's later in their story. Good! This time Goku didn't just weasel his way to top fighters.
Uh,
I still can't get over that. Alright, and then the next one. 17, 16, 18, and 21. Except for I can only play as 18 and 16. Fuck! That's next week, though! I ain't doing that now! We're already almost an hour in. Fuck that. So that was the enemy warrior arc. It was fun. Didn't really have much of an ending because it just ends on them about to fight. But it was still fun. It was probably more fun dialogue-wise than the hero arc. But
we did.
Yeah, that's it. We'll be back with the next ones.
We got through the two best storylines.
Now we get to do the worst one.
Yay! I'm excited. Kill me.
Me first. Have a good day.